welcome back to Pyre. I'm dear darling, and let us lead our band of exiles to that absolution and freedom. Oh, freedom and absolution, I got that wrong way round. Where last time, I don't quite recall what we were doing. I think we're either about to do a liberation rite, or we're very close to doing a liberation rite, or something like that. I can't, we're at a liberation place, right? Or, wait, I don't know. Where are we? About we have a book of rites thing to read? I don't remember doing this as well. The Night Wings? I mean, we already read about the Night Wings. Oh yeah, didn't we fought Oralek or something recently? Is it really we have a thing about the Night Wings? No, we read this. We read this at the end of last episode. I definitely recall that. I don't know what we're doing, so I guess we'll just sort of continue, and then we're taking off somewhere. we'll find out exactly where we need to go as we travel ourselves, you know. You know the line, as I always start with these Pyre videos off with, I haven't played this game for a while, I might not remember how things exactly go, but that's just, you know, the sort of way it goes here in the land of Pyre. But we are doing a liberation rite, if not now, at least very soon, if I recall. I don't remember who we said we were going to likely liberate. I think it was Hedwyn. I think it was either Hedwyn or, what's the name? Sir Gilman. The inverted Fortisodium roars into the sky. Somewhere beyond it lies the Commonwealth, beyond your vision, and beyond your grasp. If only we could just fly home right now. Looks like this thing just can't go any higher, though. And it's a long way up that fall, isn't it? We'll get there yet, just have to keep going. Because, I can't remember why I said it's Hedwyn, but it was the thing where, like, only the highest 3 people will be able to actually, so this is actually the 2 people we were discussing who we want to do. I think we want to get, well, we've done Hedwyn's story, right? That was wrong. I think we've done Hedwyn's story. Right, we learnt about his past. He fell in love with someone, I can't remember, I think it was a harpy, and something like that happened. So here is where we make a decision. Whose story are we going to end now? Because, you know, okay, well, we got to do Hedwyn. Let's do Hedwyn. He deserves it, let's be honest. And since we sent Ruki off, I feel like it only makes sense to send Ruki, then Hedwyn, then Jodario if we can in quick succession. Although, to be fair, Jodario's story's not quite done yet, but at least Hedwyn's I feel like is mostly done, from what I recall. So, anyway. You land amid the narrow passages of Mount Alodial, at whose summit awaits a liberation rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the Fortisodium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding, 44%. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. We'll certainly do our best to. Yeah, because there's a thing which I came to a realisation that we might not actually be able to liberate everyone, which I didn't realise, especially, I don't know if it's true, but the fact we're getting so many party members, and the fact that this feels like this is sort of game where your choices and decisions end up mattering. So it seems like they sort of pull the rug underneath you and you know, not everyone will be able to be liberated. At the very least, there's going to be 2 people probably left over who can't get liberated. So we should at least prioritise the people we do want to get liberated, rather than necessarily trying to sort of metagame it and liberate people who we just like, who we don't care as much about. Not care as much about, but it doesn't matter as much if they get liberated or not. What I mean to say, in an effort to keep the ones which we care about most. We should do them a favour of actually returning them to the Commonwealth, provided if they want to actually go there. Anyway, with some time to spare after having landed, you join Hedwyn on a brief expedition to the monument of Solia Mer. This is going to be my chance. I can't help but wonder, but I need to clear my mind of this. It's all just a distraction. This is your chance, Hedwyn. I want to return so badly, and yet, while my friends remain here trapped, I want to help them free themselves. Please help me in this. Hedwyn, luckily you don't have a choice, and we're going to make that choice for you. Soon, you and he have finished paying your respects. You return to Raggan in silence, feeling as though Solia Mer has shown you your favour. You shall soon begin your ascent, but there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. +2 hope for next right, nice. Accept the blessing. Again, we're going to mentor someone, because I don't care about coin anymore, since I have nothing to buy. It's a bit pointless mentoring Hedwyn, so we're going to try and mentor Bertrude? We got to bear in mind, of course, we got to remember it's the highest 3 experienced people who are going to be the ones who get, I was going to say evicted. Evicted's the wrong word. So we need to be careful who we train up here to make sure Hedwyn stays in the lead. So Hedwyn's at 5550. Okay, so it's going to be Hedwyn, Jodario, May, Hedwyn, Jodari, or May. So it doesn't actually matter who we train up, because no matter who we train up, May will always be the first one to go. Okay, so we'll train up... I'm not sure who we... I guess we'll train up Bertrude, because Bertrude's actually my favourite one to... She's my favourite to play right now. I'm going to be honest. She's a fantastic combination of many things, so we're going to mentor you. And you're not going to get enough experience to overtake him to the top 3, because we always want you to be... Well, actually, you don't need to be at position 4, I suppose. Because to me, Bertrude sounds like she kind of likes living down here. I don't even know if she wants to go back to the Commonwealth yet. But at the very least, we don't want you to go yet because we don't know your story. So, yeah. I forgot your voice. What was your voice? Very well, then. Educate us, if thou canst. You and Bertrude spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of a rite, such as the properties of the aura. You sense you gain something from it. And plus, you do have least XP in the first place, so we might as well. And this land, so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth. We learned the stuff of fear itself. I assume I wanted to get this for you. Yes. Yeah. Right? Charge up time. The charge up time is good, but this is really good. This is like, as soon as we start losing, boom. Bertrude puts the defense on. We confess thine observations continue to be of intrigue. So who are we going to take into his right? That is who we should decide. Well, we don't have to decide immediately, but we know we're going to take Hedwyn. I think it makes sense to take Jodario. I think Jodario might be the next one we bring to right. So I think we'll just take the usual ones who need XP. It seems like a good enough team. Hedwyn, Jodario, and Sir Gilman. We got so. Oh, we can go either way. Jodario will gain favour, and Pamela will gain favour. Okay, well we want Jodario to gain favour because she's actually been taken into this. She will be taken into this rite, is what I was trying to say. I need to think of like a list of priority of who I want definitely to go back to the Commonwealth and who I don't. I mean, ideally I'd like everyone to go back to the Commonwealth, but this is a game where you've got to prioritise properly. I mean, maybe this game is very nice, but everything is not pointing to this game like being the sort of game where you can get a happy ending for literally everyone. That's my assumption, or at least I don't think I can with the way I've played thus far. So I've got to make some concessions here and there. While travelling the splendours on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Dromia Minimane, and Jodario happens to take notice. I wonder if you scribes are listening at all. That's not your voice. Much less to one such as I, who had never held much faith in any of you. Perhaps I ought to have been more open-minded. I am not here to ask you of your favour, then, but to apologise, for I was certain your time long since passed, and I was wrong. Soon you and Chia finished paying your respects. Excuse me, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Joe Menumane has shown you favour. +2 presents, nice. I'll take that. Anything to help out on this next rite, you know. While I'm much more laissez-faire with the other rites, and I'm okay with making it hard on myself, these rites are the important ones, I think, in my head. You might, you know, disagree with exactly how I'm playing, which is fair enough. I'm not exactly sure the right way to play, but... yeah, someone did comment that they normally recommended people to play on a harder difficulty the first time through or whatever, because the tension there, if you win or lose a rite, is adds more to the story, which, you know, I can certainly see that probably being a reason why, but I suppose my own investment in the character sort of ends up trumping, which I don't mind making it easier for myself on the actual liberation rites by not putting on the... I forgot what we call the great old one, buffs, but anyway, or debuffs. You and your companions arrive at the Scribe's Gate before an archway of carved stone. Shall we, reader? That's not a voice. Oh well. The Mitchell leads you to his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you on approach. The exiles of the Night Wings. And you are, Tariq. Are you again, Tariq? Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. A star shined darkly these past nights. Nothing more than important of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now, we are ready for you. Then come forth. Each of you in turn. Please state your name and what is that you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait, you. Hello. She points to Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please do as she asks, and Bertrude, madame. We are known through the townside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. The Gate Guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so as before, including you. Once you've all declared yourself and she regards you all for another moment and beckons towards the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Night Wings welcome. Go forth for glory. Well, that's not your voice. That's my voice, sorry. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. I feel like I've given Celeste like 4 different voices, but you know, a little bit of inconsistency is, you know, it's a spice of life, shall we say. As I take a sip of water, it's probably not great sort of odds on us if we go immediately into Liberation Rite from us not playing for a while, but whatever. Hey, welcome back, you guys, you know. I guess it's a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden, because it used to be, it was real bad up here, you know. I'll be here and just wait. Sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So anyway, you buying anything or what? How did you get up here? Now I think about it. What's this? After getting banished, a bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. That sounds like it would be really good for Tizo. But Tizo's not with us anymore. Why? Because he's liberated. Oh, look what you made me liberate. Look who you made me liberate. Okay, it's the worst parody in the world. We're just buying these for no apparent reason, really, apart from to appease Falcon Run. Early even, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. What do you do with all your money, Falcon Run? But anyway, we've got a new Book of Rites entry. Downside Travels. From Joyomir Minimane. You cannot survive a downside if you cannot get around. Howler shall descend on you, or Tempest shall shear you to pieces. That is just the way of it. Travelling through the environs is no simple feat. Can you consider yourself blessed if you were born a cur? If not, however, you shall find a means to cross the land without the benefit of 4 strong paws. Luscorian believes this untamed land can be traversed through means unnatural. I thought at first that he meant sorcery, but he suggests invention. He speculates that carriage could cross the land by harnessing its fury, a wild thought. In my case, my paws shall suffice. By harnessing its fury. Interesting. Excuse me, my throat is quite sore. I'm just seeing if there's any of these that we want to upgrade. Rank 10, rank 10. Everything else is rank 20. I suppose we might as well just sort of start upgrading some of these. Like 42%, why not? Why don't you jump 36% faster? Or further, sorry, even. We don't really need to upgrade Headwinds because, you know, he's about to be liberated, so that seems unnecessary. But let's commence a Liberation Rite. Again, you reach a Fodder Solium where one among you can go free provided you prevail against a Chastity in Liberation Rite. Reader, we'll ask for a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, a minstrel and Volford pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. Alright. Below minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw in the sky above. Right, so I think this does confirm our fears that probably what this is going to say is the rites are going to end eventually and we won't be able to liberate everyone. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet. Their arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of a number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. I wonder what number it will be. I'd imagine we're about 2/3 of the way through the game, so I'd imagine, including this rite, I'm going to guess we can liberate 3 more people. That seems like a reasonable number. Actually, that seems like too little. Maybe 4 or 5. Let's go with that. But I don't know, it really does feel like we're getting, not towards the end of the game, but we're getting towards like the last leg of the journey, I think. You know, we're almost at the last chapter, it feels like. For now, I felt you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about. And so do you, look forth. Yeah, good call to probably tell them after this liberation, right? As the stars above begin to shine, Volford's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. That makes sense, that makes sense. This game is one all about choices, so it only makes sense that not everyone would be able to be liberated. So we're going to turn everything off because we don't care about XP. Your adversary shall never be banished after plunging into the pyre. Oh, your adversaries. Okay. That's actually not that bad one. We could probably turn that on in normal rights as well. But for now, we're going to not turn on the Titan Stars. You may call me a coward, but I just want to see all my friends go free. So, even though it seems that very much not the case. Do you think it would be about 3 left? Wait, how many? We have 6. We have 6 people left to possibly liberate.
It would appear to a close.
I don't know if that's a congratulations.
Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
I did kind of forget about Aura. Like, I don't really know what's up with him, to be honest.
Exiles have another chance at freedom.
So if we have...
Upon the
I'm going to work under the rule of 3, but we have 3 left, including this one.
chastity, your adversaries.
Kind of sucks for everyone else, I guess, now I think about it.
For this moment.
They fought so bravely for this moment that we're going to crush it. Maybe.
Soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Excuse me as I clear my throat. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed of chastity, come forth now and declare yourself. Pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the night wings. Manly flourishes onto the ground and grasps his mark in his spindly fingers. Warmest salutations to you all upon this blessed eve. I am H. Manly Tinderstaff, and I must say I am very moved to be part of the proceedings. It shall be my humblest and of privileges to return, quite soon I hope, unto the Commonwealth, where I shall dedicate myself in full toward the betterment of that society. This music sounds so much like another soundtrack. But like, it sounds so much like something, but I can't put my finger on it. If I remember, I'll tell you. I long to be a part of this glorious tradition, even when my freedom is rightfully restored. For is it not the case that the exiles such as we are called upon to lead? How you govern the Commonwealth is not our business here. Your intention shall mean nothing if you do not prevail in this right, Manly Tinderstaff. Oh, but I mean no offence. Meant no offence at all. I shall serve well these rites, I promise. Why, I should think I shall be sending many exiles here into the downside to replace me. Okay. I can think of quite a few who I think would benefit from experiencing this wonderful tradition for themselves. Then Manly covers his face again. Now as for you, Nightwings, make no attempt to undermine me here, and nothing shall befall you or your loved ones in the Commonwealth. Is it a deal? I mean, I don't think you really have that much influence over the Commonwealth right now, so, you know, sucks for you, dude. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What be wrought upon for the stars? Celeste, please. We do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here? Yeah, come on, Celeste. That was just uncalled for. We didn't do anything. So, yes, this does confirm the things. It has to be one of the highest, one of the top 3. He's so sad. But it's going to be Headwind. Regenerate stamina. Remove them past banished attributes remain banished longer. And your thing, power casters aura greater ease. Okay. We should probably look at what Manly's stuff is, right? Preparing to fling. Okay, so he flings very quickly. Surely Volfred must be a playable character at some point then, because why wouldn't... If the Treants have separate trees, why wouldn't they make Volfred playable at some point? But he can't be playable because he can read? Anyway, bribery, self-gain. Offspring of a semi-famous sap industrialist, he was born into wealth, lived a life of luxury. He was offered a cushy position, required more than a silver tongue. Oh, I think I read this. This does seem familiar. If man is banished, a sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Oh! So we can't slam dunk. Oh no, we can jump directly into it? I don't know. After counting... No, wait, I don't remember. After casting Sprout, Manly's sapling spawns faster than usual. May remotely detonate. Okay, so it's all about his sapling. It's all about his jumping. And it's all about his slashing. Alright. I didn't read their names, but here you go, Headwind. Here's your chance to be liberated and see your lover once again. Missed my shot to go free. But I can't just leave the rest of you. It's okay, Headwind. We'll be fine. Jodario's is... We get more to start with, more presence, and after banishing she gets stamina. Okay. Understood. Let us return him home. And Sir Gilman, you have a salute which freezes... Oh, that's right. I keep using this wrong. I don't know if I brought this up last time I've used this, but it freezes everyone, but we can't move. I should freeze and then chuck the orb into the pyre, and I don't know why I did not think about this. After banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals additional 10 damage. Okay. And what is it? You jump further, that's right. Sir Gilman. By this knight's honour he shall fight with all his might. That's good rhyming there.
It is done.
Now now it begins. Do me this favour, if you please, and stand aside like a good sport. I promise to reward you handsomely once I'm free. I wonder if you can jump actually while you still got a thing. Anyway, we're gonna do our usual thing like this. Salute. Oh, I can't throw. Right. Okay, so it turns out the freezing salute sucks. I'm just trying to eliminate everyone right now. Ah. What? What? Alright. To be fair, Joe Dario should have probably made Joe Dario actually stand on the thing. So we have time, so we can actually just chuck it in, I think. Rather than having to have Hedwyn sacrifice himself. So it turns out the sapling actually kind of sucks, so I'm not sure what I was worried about. And Hedwyn is fantastically at being aggressive, so we'll just continuously do this over and over again to win the liberation, right? Hedwyn solo carrying himself here. No, jump! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I switched when I didn't want to. Jump into the spire from Sir Gilman. That's fine. I don't think we will need him. Oh, what's this now? It seems to me the scribes so enjoy our company, but entertainment we provide, that it is deign to reignite our pyres. Observe. This seems like cheating. Something stirs in the sky. If heavens are to rain and reignite your pyres, then right shall continue, ere one pyre or the other is put out. What? Something stirs in the sky. If the heavens are to rain and reignite your pyres, then the right shall continue, even if one pyre is put out? What? Plus 50? Did we get plus 50? No, but Sir Gilman is still here, which is, you know, nice to see. How much are you going to keep jumping around? Oh, gosh. That's not good. Wow, she really does cast her pyre quite... her aura quite quickly now, doesn't she? Jump! Get Goal's bracer going, and we'll just jump! No! Avenging Aid. I don't even know what that means. What? Righteous Flames? Okay, well that seems bad. But it's a good thing we took Joe Dario, who starts off with quite a lot of stuff in the first base. Oh. No! I couldn't make it in time. Seize chance.
All of the chastity gone.
All of a chast. I forgot you get this weird lob. I forgot he's got the strangest lob in existence. You're laughing. I really got to remember everyone sort of like throwing patterns. Otherwise it could be very bad for me.
Perhaps you are worthy.
I feel like I've been underrating Hedwyn and his offensive potential. Look at this. This is fantastic.
For the chastity,
Just enough time to get another slam dunk.
thrust into the fire.
So we need to do 3 more, roughly.
Well cast.
What? Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't know why I thought that would work, but... Okay, nice. Oh, the salute! I just got it. The salute is good for Sir Gilman because it means that I can buy time for someone to come back. That's what it's used for. It's a defensive tool, not an offensive tool. Oh, I can't believe I didn't hit you. What? That was a crazy jump. Did you see that? That was utterly insane. I can't even be mad at that. That was crazy.
Banished one and all.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Honestly, that was just bad play on my part.
All banished.
I thought we could reach without
Flung with considerable.
by tossing over the sapling, but it wasn't quite enough. Oh no, we're one off if we do another throw, but what? Joe Dario, I must say, dear, you must stand actually in front of a pyre.
Banishment for all.
We should probably just walk into a pyre right this time. That should be enough.
Fear not the pure heart.
No, it's not. Okay. Wait, 9? Oh,
Ceremony.
because they got +8. They got +8 from the person healing their pyre again, but it's okay. We still prevailed in the end. I must be honest, that was actually surprisingly close for what I thought it should be.
Little room for doubt.
The +50 heal was quite dangerous, and it's a good thing we didn't take any Titan stars, otherwise I think we probably would have lost that right.
Liberation right.
But it's now Hedwyn's chance to be liberated.
The scribes have chosen.
So farewell, Hedwyn. Thank you for your journey. I think Hedwyn is well, not hidden MVP. He just literally was the MVP of what he did.
Return to glory
Am I right?
in the Commonwealth.
I mean, he scored most of it. Turns out he's offensively quite good, especially with his power cast and infinite stamina.
To carry out their
Their rightful sentences. Farewell, Hedwyn. Say hi to your lover for me. Why, this is an utter outrage. Have you any idea what you've done, you ingrates? I don't even know who you really are, Manny, I'm going to be honest. Oh, look. The human statue's rising up. We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to her, that we would all go free together. We'll go free soon enough, Hedwyn. Don't you worry about it. Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? I didn't even blame you in the first place. The question is, Hedwyn, will you ever forgive yourself? Fikani, oh, wait for me. Wait for me. He remained silent for a moment longer then. Listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, that it'll be a better place for all of us. Yes, Hedwyn. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you. All of you. I won't forget this. When he plunges outside into the shimmer pool, his voice is audible but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader. Everyone. Goodbye. Until we see each other. Until we see each other, Hedwyn. Hedwyn earned back his freedom. Hedwyn is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn.
Godspeed indeed, Hedwyn.
The eggs
Like an angel ascending up to the heavens.
merciful.
Hedwyn. Bit of a truest best boy.
Of the rites.
Absolute sweetheart. He certainly deserves it, I think, out of all of them. I mean, I'm not saying the others don't deserve it. That's not really what I meant. But like his pure heart, you know, who's so sweet to everyone. So it's going to be quite a while before we get more enlightenment things. In fact, I think we're very unlikely to reach the rank 5 sort of level
May the scribes have mercy
on anyone except for the ones who we keep in our party the entire time. But I'm wondering when Volfred's going to join us. So I'm wondering if maybe we can free all but one person, because that's what Volfred's. No, that doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't be much of a decision, wasn't it? Anyway, you prevailed in the liberation right against chastity. Already does a black dragon feel quieter than usual about Hedwyn. Oh, who's going to cook for all of us? He returned to the Commonwealth. Hedwyn was the best cook. He was the first friendly face you encountered in the downside. He regained his freedom and liberation right. You ever hear some of your companions reflecting on this? There was more I meant to say to him while he was still among us. Surely the good Hedwyn would rather that we celebrate than grieve. You wonder who, if anyone, among you shall be the next to go. especially since we have limited slots now. Then Wilfred asks the group to gather. He sense you know what news he is about to share.
Everyone, I must apologise bringing such news at this late hour, but I feel you all would wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed.
52%. He looks about at everyone before reading to them what the stars have revealed to both of you.
The stars above are disappearing. They seem to just be fading away, one by one. For reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, though we all may harbour our suspicions. See for yourself, if you have any doubt that this is so.
A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, and now stand into silence.
If this phenomenon continues unabated, we have every reason to believe believe it shall. Then, the rite shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is.
That seems like this is a pretty messed up world we live in, where, you know, there's literally no chance of liberation, especially for some people who didn't really do much of a way of crimes, cock off Hedwyn, just kind of fell in love with someone. But, you know, I suppose it is meant to be kind of a messed up world, isn't it? You know, maybe not messed up is the right word, but more like an unfair, unjust world. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising, confusion, fear.
Before I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in a liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however our chances are now numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain, but to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left.
You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realise what this means.
I know this must be difficult here, but it is not a cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise and return as many as we can.
Fair enough.
I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again to the Midnight Alcove. We can discuss this further then.
I wonder if some of them are going to approach us and be like, yo, don't send me up as a priority pass. And some are probably going to be like, please send me up.
Now please, get some rest. Our paths grow harder, but not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail.
The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time later to better understand this omen. Certainly, it's a scary thought for everyone. Hello, Wilfred. Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Wilfred smoking at his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles as you approach.
Hello, my girl. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all of this. Not just me, but really all of us, who had a chance to stand with Hedwyn here. Ours is admittedly a somewhat desperate plan. It was vital to me, should the Nightwings rise again, that it would be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how well Hedwyn served in that capacity. Whatever is to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I, we were unsure of him at first. A common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rites. But, in the end, I felt that he was worth a shot. Someone like him. Sincere, determined, with loyal friends and desperate to go home. Those qualities spoke volumes.
Then he falls silent for a time.
I have every faith that he shall strive on our behalf now, in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet find the one he sought.
He and Wilfred speak little more of Hedwyn for now. You're left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. I think we need to round off this episode here. I just noticed it's been 33 minutes. I know we got more books to read, but I think we'll read the entries next time in the next episode of Pyre. So now with Hedwyn liberated and the amount of liberation rights we have left numbered, we really got to start considering who should be liberated to go back to the Commonwealth. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Pyre, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.